All right, y'all, Labor Day weekend is coming up, so I figured let's make like a healthier take of the Magnum ice cream popsicles. Labor Day to me has always felt like the send-off of summer, unfortunately, although it's still very much summer here in Texas. In Indiana, Labor Day was the death of summer, let's put it that way. So what's more festive than popsicles? So let's get right into it. Okay, this is incredibly easy. We're gonna start with some Greek yogurt. I personally am using the Chobani Zero Sugar Vanilla Yogurt. Doesn't matter really what kind of yogurt you have. I'd say as long as it's Greek yogurt, it just works better for this recipe. One of these containers is a half cup. We obviously need a cup, so I'm gonna do 2 of those. Normally I would use a vanilla protein powder. I'm out, so I'm using Unflavored. If you're doing that, throw in a little extra vanilla. I'll probably do like a teaspoon of that. Just use like a vanilla extract or a vanilla paste. Either or, totally fine. But the protein powder, I mean, honestly, you could even use like chocolate, strawberry, whatever flavored. This is kind of pathetic, but I have so many different flavors. Like seriously, guys, you can put any protein powder you want in this and make, I mean, heck, you can make coffee ice cream bars if you want. So be creative there, do what you will. Aside from that, we've just got our almond butter, some maple syrup, and then for the chocolate coating on the outside, once these freeze, we're just gonna melt some chocolate. I have milk chocolate and dark chocolate. I couldn't decide, so I'm gonna mix both, and then melt that with some coconut oil. And that's literally it. Oh, obviously you're gonna need some kind of popsicle mold of sorts. I just got these on Amazon. They're silicone, so I feel like that's gonna be super simple to pop these out of. These are new, so we shall see how they turn out. But we're only gonna make 4. This recipe makes 4 popsicles. This came with a set of 8. Double it or half the batch if you want, but that's what we're rocking and rolling with. I'm fired, you guys. This is my last YouTube video. I hope you guys have enjoyed all the others. This is terrible. I've been making a mess literally every time. Not bad, but for not having vanilla protein powder, we need some extra vanilla. I would say probably a teaspoon or a half teaspoon. Maybe start with a half teaspoon, then taste test it. All right, guys, the popsicles are done. These were actually freezing overnight. So this turned out perfect, easy peasy, just like that. I'll pop these out and dunk them in the chocolate. All that I did was take these 2 bars, like I said, couldn't decide what chocolate, so I did dark and milk chocolate. These are 2-ounce bars each. So for both of these was about a tablespoon of coconut oil that I melted in this bowl here. And I just did 30-second intervals and melted it, stirred it along the way until it was like this. If you do too much oil, then it'll be watery and won't quite like adhere to the popsicles very well. I hope I have enough chocolate. I'm not actually sure. My thought is to dump it in the cup and then dunk these in there. Will it work? I don't know. I don't have the cup that I normally use, so we'll try it. Okay, change of plans. I can tell by looking at this sad cup that this just ain't gonna work. So, I have, fortunately, a little wire rack here. I'm gonna try just dumping the chocolate over this. It's fitting that this is a fail and it's in my Cowboys cup, so. I can say that because I'm a Cowboys fan, okay? So, relax. You guys, this might actually work. I don't like a huge amount of chocolate on my, on my ice cream bars anyway, so this works out, at least for me. That doesn't look the prettiest. Toppings, I've seen pistachios thrown on ice cream bars, it seems like a lot lately, and I think like the salty crunch is kind of a nice little different take here, so I'm gonna use pistachios. Of course, you don't have to use any nuts. I think almonds or peanuts would be good on here too. I'll leave the others plain, but this hardens really fast, the chocolate shell, so just kind of press on the pistachios. All right, they're done. So those literally took 5 minutes, 10 minutes of just sitting back in the freezer. The shell got hard almost immediately, so no worries there. The chocolate to coconut ratio, absolutely perfect. Perfect, perfect. However, I would use way more chocolate next time, or at least get a cup where you can just dip these in there rather than do the messy just dump approach I did. It worked, but probably not ideal. These turned out so good. Super easy to make a big batch too if you want. Those silicone popsicle molds, if you guys don't have those, it's not the end of the world, but that made this so much easier to pop them out and stuff. You didn't have to worry about like thawing them a little bit or anything like that. Super simple and convenient, and you don't even have to feel bad about eating these. So I hope you guys enjoy them, but I will see you next week.